Okay. What's up, everyone? My name is Nautilus, you all know me, and welcome back to another reaction video where today we are going to be watching Minecraft Live. I'm a little late, I was a little busy today, but ultimately we're back and we're going to see this. So, what do we think is going to happen? The like to dislike ratio says wonders that this is a good thing, because usually they're short and don't have a lot of content. So, do we think that the end update is going to be a thing? I'm just saying, it's a possibility. We could get the end update. We're probably not going to get the end update. Okay, I'm guessing, based on this alone, I was like setting up the pre-show and I was watching it. They put a lot of emphasis on the Badlands. So, hear me out. We get like a biome update with the copper golem. Maybe like 1 or 2 new mobs. Over like a new biome, over kind of like how we got the mangrove swamp. We'd get like a new kind of mesa, or like a different kind of mesa or something, or like a desert, like deserty, or like tree chain, like the birch update. Maybe we're gonna get like a slight biome overhaul, because they've been slightly tweaking biomes. Maybe we'll get like a slight biome tweak with like taller trees and different terrain, and then we'd get like a mob or 2 for it. Maybe we get butterflies or birds. I don't know, but let's just dive right on in. This is going to be my 100% spoiler-free reaction. I'm excited. Is it going to be the end update? I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't have time to cook that. So my guess is like a biome thing. We'll see.
Welcome to Minecraft Live.
How long do you think it took them to do that? Because like they would have had... Yeah, you can see where it cuts. Never mind. I think they're slick.
Office in Stockholm, Sweden. Get ready for a show featuring insights from the team, never before seen game drops, and lots more. The features we're announcing today will have you diving deeper and fighting smarter than ever before.
Diving deeper? Was that thing about a second aquatic update like true? There's no way.
I've been working on Minecraft for quite some time.
The second that this guy leaves Minecraft, it's over.
Too many to share here.
I'll probably skip ahead for like unimportant things, but for the most part I'm going to try and watch this whole thing.
It was made of real grass. Getting the chance to walk it was super fun, but even more special was to see so many of you come together
and fuel our game for $1 billion.
Our community really made those movie showings their own, just like
chicken jockey
since day one. Every year the Minecraft community grows bigger than it's ever been before. To all newcomers, welcome to the world of Minecraft. Lots of you love playing creative and survival mode as a vanilla,
but none of you freakers like to play adventure mode.
And many of you have been modding the game in universe-expanding ways. We also noticed that more and more players are using marketplace content to play in their own way. No matter how long you've been playing or what you're getting up to, it's you, our community.
You can't say mod and then show Minecraft marketplace stuff. So I'm nitpicking.
A huge thanks for inspiring us for all these years. You can see examples of this inspiration in the game drops that we're showing off today. We're always taking notes and keeping a close eye on your feedback.
Yeah, are they gonna do something with the aquatic stuff? This is the second time they focused on the water. Are we gonna get like ocean biomes, like different coral reefs, different things, like maybe like a cold, like actual snowy ocean, or like whales?
Help shape the future.
Whales is peak.
On the other hand, it's also important that we expand Minecraft in ways that you might never have expected. We want to make our world more interesting, creative, and charming. And thanks to our amazing developers, we're not short on ideas.
Yeah, you better not be.
As I mentioned earlier, more players than ever are taking their first steps into...
Look in the background. Minecraft. Is this like anything like the Pokemon Directs?
To help any newcomers.
Then we'll be able to see stuff. Hey, you're gonna break something! Oh, that... If only it's that easy to break or to fix stuff. This is how. That's the 10 circle, this is it. My goats! Sorry, I voted for Copper Golem if you couldn't tell.
Hi everyone, my name is Agnes and I'm the game director for before vanilla Minecraft. And the main reason we make Minecraft
is to make money.
happiness and inspiration as possible. We want to bring smiles.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
And the game drops gives us a chance to do so.
Is that I think the mob votes were a good thing. Even if they were heavily divisive, it definitely got Minecraft a lot of attention.
This year we have released 2 game drops and we got 2 more on the way. First is the Copper Rage, which many of you might be familiar with. And a bit later in the show, we will be revealing an entirely new drop with features you haven't seen before, including a new mob. But more on that in a bit. First, let's take a closer look at the Copper Rage.
They said like a new mob, and it's just like ocean slime. Yeah, because we all wanted a freaking ocean slime. If it actually ends up being an ocean slime, I'm gonna cry. End Phantoms, hear me out.
Drop you will be playing very soon. In fact, it's coming next week. Like many of you, the shells are one of my favorite features from the Copper Age. And when we first started to think
I don't know.
about the concept, I was mainly excited about the very convenient hotbar swapping. But
I don't know.
we have seen players using it in so many creative ways.
Vertical
we didn't think
slabs.
about, like furniture and lots of neat
I will say,
details.
in terms of furniture, I think it's peak. Like, I think more people are gonna end up using this as decoration than they are as like an actual freaking shelf. Because look at that. Look at that. Look, that looks like an actual proper like cubby cabinet.
I actually dusted off my very dear architectural dictionary to be able to talk.
She gets out like the
about
Minecraft
pieces
encyclopedia handbook to the building
So,
one. I had the redstone one, but I never used it.
Words like entablatures, frieze, and pilasters.
See?
are. But we don't have time for all this architectural terminology. Let's hear.
It's almost like some kind of archaeology.
So the Copper Age is coming in just a few days, and it's going to expand quite a lot what you can do with copper in the game.
Copper is abundant. I always find, much more copper than I do coal or iron or other precious materials when mining.
Copper horse
So
armor?
we always saw copper as a decorative block, and that's exactly what players have been using it for. They've been building amazing statues.
I will
amazing
say copper
cities
is probably one of the
buildings.
best decorative
Now
blocks in the
we can
game.
introduce some more uses for
Okay, but is there a copper
Now,
horse
we can use
armor?
it to craft tools, armor, and also the copper golem, which I'm very excited about. It'll be the first mob made out of copper.
You're saying it like there's gonna be a second one. Like, there's
in your base who's
the
gonna
copper
help you
ender dragon.
organize your very messy chests if you're anything like me. Move items from the copper chest.
I will say,
into
I'm gonna have like a
nearby
dozen of
wool
these.
chests with similar
If anyone kills one, it's
So the
war.
copper
It's
golem
SMP
is,
time.
Pretty small. It's a lot smaller than the iron golem. But my favorite thing is the way we've animated it, with its limbs like clicking around and the way its head turns. I absolutely love it.
And it's really cute now with the eyes lighting up when it's active, the noises it makes.
In my head, it sounds way more like a beep boop robot than it actually does in the game, but it's like wee beep beep.
What really, really adds the cherry on top is the sound effects from Sandra. They just really make it feel like something's alive in your base.
Starting to work with the sound on this, I wanted the fundamental to be like metal stuff, but with a hint of something more playful.
This could be a good spin sound, I think.
The Copper Golem doesn't have this ambient, idle sounds that it just makes.
He's
when it
having so
moves
much
around,
fun.
Most mobs do. So the personality would have to be in its movement.
Suck it,
to create a voice of these like metal sounds.
the spook, the gloom.
The Copper Golem spinning its
What was the name of the loser from that year? It was the Allay, the Copper Golem, and there was something else. There was the I don't remember what it was called.
and it's like something like this.
I recorded my own voice for the hurts and death sounds.
It's actually me.
Dying. Don't hit them. Unless you want to hear my voice.
As the copper golem,
The glare!
body
It's called the
base,
glare.
Over time, it's going to start
Right?
oxidizing.
I don't remember.
Copper states.
And when it reaches the maximum oxidation, it will eventually freeze into place and turn into a statue.
One neat thing that I know we both like is the fact that different statue poses will emit different redstone signals when you hook it up to your comparator.
So using that, you can make these cool like password locks to your vault in your base with all of your loot in, where you need to have like sitting, standing, running golem, and then the your pistons will open and your chest is right there.
And of course, you can bring it back to its moving, sorting self.
Redstone statues is actually sick. I'm never gonna be able to do that, but that is sick.
We're also adding the shelf.
It's a functional block where you can put items on display, and you can also, in its powered state using redstone, do like hotbar swapping for the first time in Minecraft.
That's cool.
We wanted players to be able to display all their treasures and trophies, similar to an item frame, but then you'd always want to take those items down, so that's why we added the powered shelf for swapping with the hotbar. But players have not just been using it to display their items, they've been
and
using
that's
it
sick.
Decoration detail,
You can just
and that's something that really took us by surprise.
Yeah, a lot of people have been using the shelf as a building block.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Used as like part of these big constructs. And
Vertical slabs.
Skirting board around.
They are vertical slabs.
Building with a very like Minecrafty feeling.
They are vertical slabs.
Something that players have been craving for a long time.
Vertical slabs.
Good builds coming out with it.
Just say vertical slabs.
The Copper Age is just days away, and with this we want to sort of fulfill copper as a
Copper bars, chains, horse armor.
Adding armor, weapons, tools,
and it's introducing, dare I say, the new cutest mob in the game with the Copper Golem.
Oh, you're very wrong. What are you talking about? The cutest? The golem? Are you forgetting the Happy Ghast?
Oh yeah, I am forgetting the Happy Cast. That is a cute one.
Let's pat ourselves on the back.
It's so happy. Who's that big marshmallow with a smiley face? It's very, very friendly, but takes up all your space. It's Ghosty. Who's that floaty friend cube with its many limbs? Look at these dangly things. It's a happy gas, happy gas. Do-do-do.
Collaboration.
Upcoming collaboration. Our world. They would honestly do that. Angry Birds. Naruto. I'm kidding. Naruto. Monkey D. Luffy. What the hell happened to Rayquaza? That's not how he looks. It's Sasuke. Could you imagine this is how the headquarters was? Blocks randomly pop up, everyone's doors opens like, instead of, I guess I should say the new stuff.
Time to reveal a brand new, unseen game drop that we are planning to release later this year. These features can make traversing
I don't know why that wasn't on.
the world more varied, interesting, and fun. And fun is important. I've already hinted that the new drop includes a mob. And
Whales!
to find it,
Whales!
We must leave the surface and sink into
Water!
the of the ocean.
Ocean mob!
It's
Oh,
almost
is
like
it,
a
is it,
hidden world, both calm and
the thing, the Kraken. No, that's not what it's called.
among
No.
shipwrecks and secrets,
No.
our creature
No, the freaking ocean lurker, terror, monster. The thing from the original mob vote from 2017 before they got controversial.
drifts
The thingy,
and
the Kraken looking thingy.
its shape and color might remind you of a shell that already exists in Minecraft.
Nautiluses.
To draw.
Nautiluses.
to be particular,
Nautilus. It's a Nautilus. Okay, so it's not what I thought it
might
was.
take some underwater exploration. But if you're lucky, you will see one of these floating into view. The Nautilus.
It's about time. It's about damn time. Okay, but why would I need to go find this other than a Nautilus
So,
shell?
the Nautilus is a new underwater mob you find in
He's like, they're not gonna like this.
It sort of uses its tentacles to propel forward.
Bucket of
And
Nautilus.
It has a similar movement to the Happy Gas, so it like has an abrupt turn.
It's like the happy gas of the sea.
You can't just say happy gas for everything.
There's One thing in particular that is really cool, I think, with the Nautilus, and that is that you can tame it, and when you have
Absolute cinema.
You can ride it.
Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. No, I'm kidding. So, okay, I just have two things I gotta say. So, number one, what about boats? Because is it faster or slower than a boat? Because my problem with this is that if it's slower than a boat, why would you use it? And you're like, oh, because you can go underwater and stuff. But that brings me to my second question. Is that if I don't have like respiration or like water breathing or anything, wouldn't I just drown? So wouldn't it be pointless to swim underwater since there's like, you know, nothing to get underwater? There's like no ore underwater. There's no like special things because like you can see guardian temples from the surface. So like unless there's some kind of effect here that hasn't been revealed yet, I just feel like it's kind of like, oh cool, I can swim underwater, but it's like, why would I ever need to swim underwater unless I'm like trying to find like a very specific thing, like, oh, there's a stronghold under the ocean. This is like 2017-year-old me's like ocean Minecraft video come true. He's so happy right now. But it's just like,
the Nautilus is a mob you can ride on.
Yeah, suck it, squids.
To do that, you first need to tame it.
Tropical
It's a
fish.
pufferfish. And then you need to put on a saddle, and then you can control it just how you fly around with the happy gas, but underwater instead, of course.
While you are riding the Nautilus,
Water breathing.
You get the super cool effect.
Okay, there you go.
Which means that you can be on the Nautilus without having to get oxygen, because it pauses the oxygen bar.
You're on your Nautilus and you can build
Okay.
underwater base, and yeah, you're gonna be safe.
So the happy gas made it easier to build in the skies, and the Nautilus will make it easier to build underwater.
Okay, that's super cool.
Doing triathlon races with the various mounts, happy gas.
It's just
Nautilus.
Yeah, and jumping over rings and stuff like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna move.
But it's just, there needs to be more to do in the ocean. Underwater ores that are specific to oceans.
The Nautilus, which means that the Nautilus will like dash for.
So it's like a camel. It's a happy gas camel. I'm dissing it. I'm not dissing it because this is super cool. It's just.
So if you are, for whatever reason, looking straight up out of the surface, you will jump out of the water and then afterwards back down again.
There just needs to be more to do in the ocean.
And there is Nautilus armor, so you can put on armor on your Nautilus. For
What?
example, you can have like a golden Nautilus armor and a diamond Nautilus armor.
What?
There is also a zombie Nautilus.
The zombie Nautilus is green compared to the regular one.
Take back everything I said.
A bit more orange, more golden.
The zombie Nautilus spawns with a drowned.
Oh, that's that thing.
So it's quite scary.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you get the drowned with the trident, throwing tridents at you, and then the Nautilus charging at you. So it's yeah, quite a deadly combo.
It is. I think it's really neat that you use the pufferfish to tame the Nautilus, so you can.
But okay, we just.
And if you have two
We need.
Nautiluses nearby each other, and once you
And they love each other very much. They get a baby Nautilus. And if you breed a zombie Nautilus with a regular Nautilus, you get a hybrid Nautilus. And then if you breed that with a happy ghast, you can get a flying Nautilus. And if you breed that with a cow, you get the Ender Dragon. Aw, okay.
It's also pufferfish that you use to make water-breathing potions. So it feels
I just-
like this kind of Minecraft.
There needs to be more to do in the ocean. If this game drop is about water,
underwater.
that's sick.
So, the Nautilus is not the only thing we are revealing.
Whales!
In fact, let us leave the oceans and instead go visit a crafting table. Because with 2 sticks and 1 ingot, you get to create something very new.
Sickle. A spear! This is the spear!
The spear is the first tier weapon we've added in a very long time. It has 2 modes of attacking.
One of them is a jab, and the other is a charge. The charge attack is something that does damage based on how fast you're going. So the faster
damn.
the more damage you deal with it.
Once the spear is lowered, then it's gonna be still, and this is the ideal state of the spear because it's gonna deal damage, it's gonna deal knockback, and it's gonna dismount. Then the spear starts shaking, then you can no longer dismount targets.
And it's just like, I have a sword.
It can still deal damage, but no knockback.
And the spear's like...
Finally, it raises back up, and then you have to lower it again.
It's kind of like the spear is really heavy, so you can only...
I'm dissing it because as they add more features, the old ones look
also,
weird.
Like, the better tiers are even heavier, which also makes sense.
Like players are gonna be able to do a lot of different things with the spear. Like I'm thinking jousting, but you know, horse jousting. But why not Nautilus jousting?
Jousting in the sky with the Lytra, or attacking from the sky with...
Did he miss?
Jumping down off the happy gas.
Guys, it's just like, they really love their happy gas.
So, like, thanks to the dash attack, you know...
It's a freaking Sky Nation that hammers from the sky, and then the spear Lytra uses.
It requires some like training and skill to be really good at, which I think is really fun. It adds a depth, and I think it's gonna unlock a lot of really interesting PvP opportunities, for example.
You're not the only ones who get this new weapon.
So the zombie horse now spawn with the zombie holding.
All right, I'm done. Oh, I'm done. Oh my God! This stupid zombie horse has been in the game for like I think 10 years, and he was never in it. You only get him via creative mode. Not even creative mode. You either had to spawn him in using commands or mod him back in yourself. I don't even care about the spear. The fact that I can get a zombie horse in vanilla Minecraft without needing to use any kind of mod or command is the biggest thing they've revealed so far for this. That's amazing. That is
This new
you
weapon.
could have just said zombies get it.
With the zombie.
I don't care about the spear anymore.
And the zombie horse will also spawn for the first time in survival mode.
So it's already pretty dangerous going around at night, but now there's gonna be one more danger because there's gonna be zombies with spears on zombie horses. Zombie squared, a lot of zombies.
Is that the whole game drop?
This future drop.
Okay. That's not a lot, but it's also simultaneously a lot.
With round on, of course, the spear and also the zombie horse.
But it's like
so it's kind of mounts and like mounted combat that connects it all.
And the name of the drop will be
Mounted Monsters.
Mayhem.
I was close.
This drop is planned to release later this year, but you will be able to try out this feature soon in Snapshot Beta and Preview.
We are, of course, very excited to see what you all will think about it, and then to see kind of what you all do with all these features when you can playtest them.
But here's my problem.
Minecraft continues to get bigger and better.
It's like
We've shown off the Copper Age game drop, which is coming soon, and a few of the features from Mounts.
a few of the features, okay.
Will be in testing in the near future and due to release later this year. We can't wait to see what you create with the new features and your upcoming underwater adventures. It takes me back to the update Aquatic, only now you'll have one more pointy stabby weapon to play with. For more on both game drops, stay tuned for the deep dig.
And the thing is, it doesn't like make the trident obsolete.
Against the cheerful Minecraft expert, Tubbo.
No!
Right now.
Look, okay, here's the problem, alright? And I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here for a second because they've simultaneously added a bunch of stuff, but they've also added nothing at all. Okay, so bear with me here, right? So another update added a ton of stuff. It added in like a whole new mob species, hoglins, 5 new biomes, armor, soulfire, new plants, new items, new everything. Okay? And I think that is as much as should be in the Minecraft update as possible. Because that's a lot of content. A lot of content. But now you have these new updates where it's like there's like simultaneously a bunch of new stuff added, but also nothing at all. Like I think the Copper Age is a very good example about what a Minecraft update or a game drop should be. And if this was obviously like one whole year, it'd be like 1.21 whatever, 1.22. But then you have like the mounts of Mayhem, where it's like, okay, we have a new mob, a new item, and that's it. But they're very, very versatile. Versatile. I think it's versatile, but people say versatile. So like you have the spears, you can use them in multiple different ways, and you have now zombies get them, and now as a result, zombie horses get them. And then you also have Nautilus, which get armor and you can tame them, but like at the same time, they don't really add much for the average player. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm actually excited about this one. This and Copper Age, I'm excited for. Happy Gas, I was like, mob variants, yes! Auto crafting table. This, not another update, but like Nautilus is, yeah! You know, but it's like, it doesn't do anything. It's like, okay, I can build underwater bases now. Yippee. But there's nothing to do under the water, you know? It's like, there's nothing to do under the water. There's not, okay, I can go get coral and stuff now. Oh no, my Nautilus is getting attacked by guardians. Let me just not bring him with me to the underwater sea temple thingy. So they need to add more content under the water for the Nautilus to be like, oh, I need this. I need this right now in my pocket. Like, you pull it out, there's my Nautilus, you know? But now it's like, I can just drive around underwater. And like, I found it funny that in like the past like 2 years, we've gotten like 4 different mounts. We've gotten the Camel, the Happy Gas, the Nautilus, and now we're going to get the Zombie Horse, which I'm assuming once we kill the zombie, we'll be able to like tame it. Listen, I'm just saying if they add a chicken jockey into the game, or well, lava chicken into the game by killing a chicken jockey, I'm sure we're going to be able to tame the zombie horses. We're just not going to be able to use them in the daytime because it's sunlight, and then, you know, they just die. Overall, I think that was good. I think I'm actually excited about this one. Like, I'm like, dang, I gotta play this. But at the same time, it feels like nothing was revealed. You know, like I remember when Minecon was like a spectacle. It was like, you got like a stage performance. You've got like a bunch of people and creators there. You've got like a whole update to show off. You've got like you've got like new maps, texture packs, all this stuff. And it was in like an hour of stuff, and they would play test it in front of you. And they would showcase a whole update. But now it's like, we get like 30 minutes of stuff. Maybe like 10 minutes of that is new stuff. And then it's like, 2 things are revealed. We got the spear and the Nautilus. Put that together, that's a game drop. But I swear like a modder is going to just spend the next 5 hours recreating that in the game. And then it's going to be like, why are we waiting like 7 months for it? When someone made it in the game, I'm like, a day. So I'm excited about it. I really like it. I'm going to be using the Nautilus just like I used the Happy Gas. It's just, they need to make the oceans more like justified. Underwater ores would be peak. Like maybe like, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like maybe jade or something. Sapphire, ruby, aquastone. Yeah, aquastone. It was like a new biome that like it's just like prismarine, but it's like a thing that you can find randomly. And there's like guardian there. There's like a new ore that you can use to make like maybe be able to craft a trident. Maybe there's a way you can like use it to get like a new kind of water breathing. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming here, but I hope you all enjoyed. Like and subscribe. I'm sorry for going on a little bit of a tangent, but it's just I think they're on the right direction. They just need to make the things that they're adding this for more plentiful. So I'll see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of you guys' day, and I love all of you. Even you, Brian. No one's watching this is gonna have to name Brian, but it was worth a shot.